Someone cuts you off in traffic. An email from your boss lands with a passive-aggressive tone. A conversation stalls into an awkward silence. By default, our biology treats these minor bumps in the road like immediate physical threats. The heart rate spikes, the adrenaline dumps, and we lash out as if our survival depends on it. This diagram shows that nestled right between the moment something happens to you and the moment you react to it is a fraction of a second, a tiny window of time. The people who learn to stretch and manage that tiny window dictate their own reality. It is the dividing line between those who live in chaos and those who possess actual intelligence. We are usually taught that genius looks like a walking encyclopedia, someone with a photographic memory, top-tier grades, and the right answer to every trivia question. But a high IQ won't stop a person from completely unraveling the second a project derails or a room full of people judges them.
True intelligence is an internal operating system designed to handle pressure. It's how you process a problem, not how many facts you can store on your mental hard drive. You don't need a genius-level intellect. You simply need to install 5 specific behavioral overrides to hijack that stimulus response gap. The first override is the pause. When someone makes a rude comment, the instinct is to fire back immediately. Taking a single breath before responding might look like hesitation, but it is actually a display of absolute emotional control. You can audit your own leaks in that control. Think about the exact moments you snap or panic. I usually react when my plans fail or when I feel disrespected. Noticing where you lose your grip is the first step to tightening it. The second override acts as a filter. We burn massive amounts of cognitive energy trying to predict a manager's bad mood or stressing over whether a storm will ruin an event. This flowchart illustrates the umbrella rule. You cannot stop the rain, so you delete the mental processing spent worrying about it. You focus every ounce of your energy solely on keeping an umbrella in your car. Override 3 is zooming out to escape the identity trap. If a test goes poorly or a pitch gets rejected, the human default is to internalize it. One failure becomes a permanent declaration of inadequacy. Instead of panicking over an isolated incident, you look for the pattern. You ask what you can do better next time. The failure stops being a catastrophe and becomes a simple data point. By pausing, filtering out the uncontrollable, and zooming out, you hoard your mental currency. You strip the emotion out of a panic-inducing situation and leave behind a solvable puzzle. That internal discipline changes how you interact externally. The default urge in any disagreement is to treat it like a gladiator battle, where the only objective is to prove the other person wrong.
Override 4 flips that dynamic. You choose curiosity over combat. Instead of attacking a premise you disagree with, you ask the person to explain exactly why they think that way. Surrendering the need to win the argument produces a strange result. You gain influence. People are highly receptive to anyone who actually makes them feel heard. The fifth and final override is weaponized silence. Most people have an agonizing fear of a quiet gap in a conversation. They feel a desperate physical urge to fill the dead air with anything at all. If you can sit comfortably within that silence, you gain a massive advantage. You buy time to curate your words, you let others reveal their hands, and you naturally project an aura of quiet competence. In the external world, intelligence is a game of restraint. You gather information while the people around you exhaust themselves fighting the silence. When you stop blindly reacting, drop the illusion that you can control everything, and refuse to engage in pointless ego battles, your perception shifts. You begin spotting clear, structural solutions in the exact places where everyone else is blinded by their own panic. The ultimate display of intelligence is remaining entirely self-possessed while the rest of the room loses its mind. So here is a practical challenge. Next time someone asks a question, endure the social friction. Look at them and wait a full 3 seconds before you speak. You don't need a perfect memory to be the smartest person in the room.